Yo, what's up? It's me, Rising Phoenix. Throwing some division at my channel, mostly because I don't want to be uploading the same stuff every fucking time. I play other things than just Resident Evil and Ghost Recon Wildlands, so I wasn't gonna do anything too special. There's PvP and blah blah blah. I just wanted to mostly show off my build, what I got going on, and yeah. So I'm running a high-end exotic hybrid build. It's pretty nice. It's not the best, but it's also pretty damn good. I hit pretty hard in PvP. I do especially well if I'm in a group. If I go solo, this could work solo, but I don't know. I just find it harder to go rogue in any situation solo. So anyway, I got three-piece exotic, three-piece high-end, and I'm running for four-piece exotic, two-piece high-end because I want the damn knee pads. I don't remember what they're called, but the talent it comes with is it allows you to it shortens the fuse in your grenades, which is going to be a really nice added bonus for PvP because that's the kind of player I am. I like to run a build for PvP mostly. So anyways, to get into it, I have Barrett's bulletproof chest piece, 1,976 armor. There's a talent right there. For my mods, you're going to be running health on your on the gear pieces that allow you to run it on, because they took armor away for 1.6, so you're going to be running health. That's the new armor. So I got 15,000, 61 health for, that, and then as my other major attributes, I got 11% exotic damage, which is nice, and then minor attribute, I got 47% ammo capacity, which is nice, because if you're going to be going rogue, you're going to want the ammo. I got two prototype firearm mods on there. I got two 66 added firearms, and then two 34 added firearms, so that's pretty high. And then I added skill power because, as you can see, I don't have very high skill power, so I make sure the mods I added are useful and come with more than just one thing. Obviously, skill power is what I wanted to add in, so that's what I did. So prototype, and then for my second one, I have signature ability resource gain, which is nice because I use the tack link and I go rogue a lot, going rogue on players. I use it a lot. I pop it whenever I can if I got groups on me, so yeah, it's pretty nice. As my mask, I got 997 armor on there, 1,200 firearms. I rolled firearms on there, as with most of my gear. As my major attribute, I have enemy armor damage. There's a talent right there, by the way. User can run and shoot their weapon while burning. Minor attributes, 11% damage to elites. And then as for my mod that I added on there, I added a prototype stamina mod with 262 added stamina and 3,246 health, which is always nice because you want to be adding health as much as possible, because you don't really want to be speccing into stamina because it's been nerfed to the fucking ground with this update. So add health to your gear. It'll help you stay alive longer. And yeah, so there's that. For my gloves, I run the Skulls MC gloves. Damage is increased by 16% when no set bonuses are active. I got 975 armor on there with 1,227 rolled firearms on there. And then as for major attributes, I have 1,197 assault rifle damage, which is nice because I'm running an assault rifle damage. I'm running an assault rifle half the time. 8% skill haste and 6.50% so 6.50% enemy armor damage, which is enemy armor damage is alright. It's also been a little bit nerfed. It's not powerful or anything, but it is useful to an extent. And yep, that's my gloves. So those are all my exotics. Now, as for my high ends, I don't have the best high end talents going on, but it's all the attributes that I wanted, so it's all good. So for this, I have the talent is accomplished, for which my aqua has a triple, it's whatever, it's there. It's not useful for PvP in any way, but whatever. Anyway, major attribute, 15,356 health, which is awesome. You're gonna want that added health. And the minor attributes, I just got damage to elites, and then bleed, and shock resistance. They're all pretty high rolls, which is nice. Damage to elites, you're going to want that if you're going to be running in the higher DZs, and or if you're running, challenging missions. So there's that. And then as for my mods, I got Prototype Electronics mod, 244 added electronics with 2,857 health. Again, adding health to my build because I want to stay alive, and I didn't really spec in a stamina, so my toughness is going to be exactly that high. And then as for my performance mod on there, I got first aid self-heal because I run the first aid, and it's useful to me. So there's that. And then my backpack, I have technical on there, and I stacked in the stamina for this one because you're gonna want to run at least stamina for something because your holsters are already gonna come with it. So 1,234 stamina, with 13,035 added health. Increase the skill power by 50% while the signature skill is active, which is pretty useful, I guess, because I use my super quite a bit. And my minor attributes would be burn resistance, which is nice because I got the Pharaoh's oxygen mask because it kind of just stacks into each other. A prototype electronics mod with 263 added electronics, and then that mod also comes with 2.50% exotic damage resilience, which is nice. Prototype performance mod, 3.50 turret damage, and pretty much the same. And then I have pretty much just the same exact one added into, because I like having turret damage with my flame turret, so that's nice. And then I have pretty much the same exact thing. I have 3.50 turret damage rolled into this, but anyways, I got pretty nice rolls for all my main attributes. Firearms, stamina, and electronics. 1,243 firearms, 1,250 stamina, 1,191 electronics, which is pretty good rolls on those. And then as my only major attribute, I have 8,128 added health, which is really any added health is just nice. So, and then as for my talent, I got nimble. After completing a cover-to-cover move in combat, you heal 2% of your max health over 4 seconds for every 1 meter run. This is probably going to be most useful for just PvE because, I only really do cover-to-cover moves in PvE, so there's that. And yeah. So let's go ahead and kick it off with my weapons now, which is where this isn't where my build shines, but with the meta that's going on, this is what you're going to be wanting in general. So look at the LVOAC with 18% enemy armor damage, because the assault rifle category always comes with the enemy armor damage, and enemy armor damage is obviously it's been nerfed. It's not powerful, but it's useful to an extent. But I got 23.9k damage. I got 65 bullets in a mag because I run the extended mag. And as for my talents, I got responsive, deadly, and destructive. Responsive and deadly are where this thing shines the most because I run a headshot damage, and responsive because you're mostly going to be getting into gunfight CQB anyway, so that's nice. So I got the VX1, the VX1 scope here with 17.50% added headshot damage, 2.50% stability, and 3% critical hit chance, which is nice because I'm running deadly, so I'm going to be running more chance than damage for my critical hits, so that's nice. And I added the headshot damage because headshot damage is pretty damn good, and if you aim for the head, you're going to be dropping players pretty quickly. And for my magazine, I got 118.50% magazine size, reload speed, and rate of fire. You're going to be you really kind of want reload speed and rate of fire as your main, or like your two other attributes, and rather than just your magazine size, because reload speed is good for when you're going real, you're killing a bunch of players, you're going to want to reload as quick as you can, you're going to be wanting that rate of fire to just output as much damage as possible. So there's that. And I got a hand stop, which also increases my reload speed by 30%. And then I got 4% critical hit damage, and then 5.3% optimal range. Optimal range is I don't really need it, but the hand stop, I mostly have this on for reload speed, so I can reload quicker. And then the Omega Rifle Suppressor, I run 18% headshot damage on this with 4% critical hit damage and 3% critical hit chance, which is nice because I got pretty much evened it out. I'm running 2 critical hit damages, 2 critical hit damages on 2 different things, and then I'm also running critical hit chance on 2 different attachments as well, which is pretty nice. So there's my assault rifle. I got pretty much the same stuff on my MP7. I got responsive, destructive, and brutal. Brutal isn't really needed on SMG because I don't know. I mostly use an SMG for if you're gonna be using an SMG, you're definitely gonna want at least deadly on there. That's the only thing I wish I had on here. But yeah. As far as I got armor, I got armor destruction. Right? Sorry, I don't even know where I can't talk. I'm really tired. I'm gonna go to bed after this. But yeah, I got responsive, destructive, and brutal on here as my talents. And then as my object, I got the pro red dot sight, critical hit damage, which is what you're gonna mostly want on your on any SMG because you get that added critical hit chance, which is nice. So I got 6.50% headshot or 6% headshot damage, and then 2.50% critical hit chance, which is nice. I got 112.50% magazine size, critical hit damage, and rate of fire on my magazine. Again, rate of fire is always nice because I like to output as much damage as possible, and critical hit damage because you got that added critical hit chance. And then I got critical hit damage on my grip, stability, not necessarily need on SMG because they're mostly accurate for the most part anyway, but I have it on here because my fucking RPM on the MP7 is really high. I got optimal range, which is also just like you don't really need optimal range, but that's just kind of what it came with, so I got a deal. You can't change the talents for your shit, so. And then for my suppressor, I have critical hit chance, headshot damage, and critical hit damage, which is pretty much what I wanted. Added headshot damage is nice. I mean, I don't aim for the head with my SMG that much, but mostly aim for center mass. But as for everything else, I just want to run critical hit chance and damage for the most part because you get that added critical hit chance with the with any SMG. So, yep. And the MP7 is just, it kind of wrecks people if you stay on target. It pretty much just melts. So, but yeah, I primarily use my OVOAC, my MP7 base, because since this thing has really poor accuracy, I just use the MP7 if I can't, finish off a target. So yeah. And for my talents and abilities, I got the first aid self-heal. I'm running the overdose. The device heals targets more efficiently and may even extend the target's health beyond normal rating, which is, nice. I'm not going to go through all the attributes that I have on it. I'll just let you guys read those for your own. Like I said earlier, I'm running the tactical link, which boosts weapon damage, boosts your RPM, and it boosts your range, and it also boosts your reload speed. And then I'm also running the flame turret. It's good for PvP because people who don't run the Ferrous oxygen mask, they're obviously gonna be effective, and you can roll people down who can't run and shoot. So yeah, that's really nice. And yep, that's my build. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will be bringing some PvP gameplay for people who do watch my channel. You're probably not familiar with this game, so it'd be pretty cool to show you guys some PvP, what the game is like. Dark Zone is pretty damn cancerous, but I mean, this game is gradually getting better by its age. It's already on its 2nd year, so that's pretty nice. And they even still adding DLC, so that's also nice. I don't have Season Pass, but I will be getting some DLC, and I'll hopefully be able to get some of that in there as well. I got a bunch of plans for my channel. Thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like. It literally means more than you guys hear from every YouTuber you fucking watch, but if you leave a like and I see that, it literally means more than you actually know. So yeah, peace out. Rising Phoenix signing off.